The reason why what the police built here is so brilliant and has lasted so long and evolved to become what it is there's a big selection of introvert, extrovert things you can do here. There's a really big selection. And everyone gets along while they participate in those things. And there are usually genuine reasons why each individual or group of people or both choose to do what they're doing. And it's usually the perfect medicine for the situation and makes everyone optimal in their own way. Like I've said many times before, a top female or male Navy SEAL is going to be a lot more hypervigilant about their vulnerabilities than everyone else, knowing that's the natural state, while everyone else is too busy being neurotic and codependent and using crutches and using addictions and using abuse as a way to cope and invent wokeness, which is something they've never experienced before. And it becomes really easy in the cybernetic era that's existed since 1964, where now we are like, well, maybe we do have free will and maybe everything is just Newtonian, which it really is. It's usually not anything you're saying that changes the game. It's how you treat others, how you prove yourself to them, and how you treat their work and how you respect their work and what that says to them about you, about your creativity and your determination and your ability to be rational in almost any situation, and then highlighting the good news that you're not the only person that is like that. And that's great, because you don't want to be alone on this mission that we are on. That's the whole point. While starting to focus on the fact that, like, everybody in their whole few seconds that we get to be alive has needs. And for optimal mental and physical health, the more you focus on taking care of other people's needs. I have allergy. It gives me a tickled throat. And I blow snot out of my nose. But Andy Nicole was right, and I don't have to take any medication, so just deal with it. It's better to just deal with it. And if you shelter everyone else's vulnerabilities, especially by not speaking about them, because revealing or talking about people's methods, no matter how small it seems to you, it creates huge advantages for enemies. So don't fool yourself into thinking that anyone will overlook anything you say or do. And don't think they won't have the ability to analyze that in the correct way and also prove exactly what you're thinking and doing and what your motives are, and especially how you should be treated. So how have you treated people your whole life from birth up to now? How do you treat people? Do you know them? Do you know them as individuals? How do you treat them in an optimal way that makes their job maybe extremely easy and fun and shows them how much you love them? That's all that matters. The only people who matter think that way, because if you can't think that way, then there's no point to anything, and there's a point to everything. So our work is never done.